Welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, and today it's church upgrade day. However, first we can build our alchemy workbench and place it hopefully somewhere reasonable, like there. And we also probably want to make a rack to store stuff in that we use our alchemy workbench for, but for the now I'll just continue to build the station itself. And then we need to go upstairs. Obviously we'd normally do a sermon, but in this case we actually want to upgrade the church itself, I think. To do that we need to go outside, and we're going to need to go and buy in Citizen a building permission, and we're going to buy that for 20 silver. There he goes. And we just need to go inside for the rain and wait till until the bishop turns up, and we'll ask him to upgrade our church. We should get a nice bigger church near instantly. Let's have a look. Here he is. Let's go and have a word with him. I'm ready to upgrade the church. Boom. Huge church by comparison. And he's going to show us around. He's no fan of this modern architecture, that being Gothic. Okay. It's far too much light. But our modern faithful citizens, they'll enjoy it. In 10 years or so, some of them might even learn how to read. What a crazy time this is. Indeed. And we should make the donation box bigger. And speaking of donations, in order to perform a ceremony in the big church, you'll need to be a rightful citizen. That's good. Okay. Show us your papers and you can keep the big church. So if we head outside here, remember we became a citizen. So if we go to rightful citizen, we can go and get the rightful citizen papers. And hopefully, I think he's probably going to pop out. Has he come back outside? He has. And then we can say about the cathedral, I have these papers. It wasn't actually necessary. Ugh. Okay. In any way, we've got some more story points. And he wants us to build a cathedral here. A really tall cathedral. Okay, so what about building a cathedral here? Let me guess, I'll need a lot of quality and a lot of church quality. Ah, yes, we're so intelligent. Okay, how much do I need? You have 30 plus 10, carry the 3, move the 2, plus 5, and then let's double it. Okay, so 50 church quality and 800 graveyard quality. Eek. I don't think I would have... That sounds far too high. Okay, 200 then. And what about the town's cathedral? Okay, the steeple collapsed. Okay. And yeah, we're going to have to wait until those two options. Trade. Is he going to give us anything new? No, he still doesn't like us really that much. Anyway, it's Sunday, so now that we're inside, let's take a look at the building size. So if I just grab a candelabra for a second. Yeah, so there's lots more space at the top here. And down both sides we have space available. Those candelabras we put there previously on either side, we now have space behind them. And the same thing here. So we should be able to get more quality with those. And of course, with technology upgrades, we should be able to upgrade the pews and get more quality on the inside. All right, so well, let's see if this actually gives us any more than we previously had in terms of faith. Skip forwards a little bit, we'll try. Did I pick up the wrong thing? No. But we only got 6 instead of 7. Okay, slightly odd. Do we get any more donations? So 40 copper from each one. And let's go and pick that up, because we just spent 20 silver on buying the papers. In any case, much larger church. Does that mean we get larger underneath of the church? No, it seems we've not excavated the cellar out anymore. It's just always the same size. Fine. So to build a rack to put our ingredients in or our products in, For this, we're going to need 10 nails and 4 beams. And in goes our alchemy rack. Does that look different if we rotate that? We can't really rotate it. Let's put it down here. The space there. Not space for 2 of them there. Yeah, probably space for 2 of them there. So let's put that down there. And let's go and take a look. It should just be a container. We need to complete construction of it, of course. To get a little bit more energy. I did start crafting these jellies. You just get them from the dungeons. You can get the green slime and come back, add honey to that, and that makes into this stuff. That's fine. Yeah, an alchemy rack will let us get stuff from there. Cool. Right. Now to get the mill, which is the next sort of piece there, we need to upgrade our technology. We need to go into stone carving, and that takes quite a bit of stuff, but we can make polished bricks of stone then, because we can make a stonecutter 2 workstation. Now, will that let me upgrade this one in place? In fact, we can use a stonecutter to actually do it. And we need an iron chisel, which I already made. Okay, so polished brick of stone. 1. And the same thing again. We can't seem to actually queue those up, I don't think. No, there's no queue button there, unfortunately. However, other than that, that's fine. And I think we also needed maybe some boards. So let me just make some planks. And I need to reassign the zombies. I did say I was going to actually get the zombies all done, but I forgot that I actually needed to get more of the zombie juice stuff. So we will just put a few bits and pieces away. Some sticks so I can take those boards with me. And then we'll head down underneath our house, across to the church, and then see if we can build that mill. Hopefully I've remembered the ingredients right. Yeah, it's me, so probably not, but let's give it a go anyway. So here is the station, Alchemy Mill. There we go. Oh, that's larger than I was expecting. I was hoping to put it down there. I guess we're not putting it down there. I don't want to block off access there. That's really inconvenient up there. It's built right in the middle. So we could build it down there. There's no nice place for it, to be honest. Let's put it... will we have room if we put it there to get past? Let's go for there, and let's hope we can get past. Yep. Room all around. Good, good, good. That's fine. Alright. Yep, we can now select stuff and mill it down. And combine all 3 of those things. Okay, so I'm going to study some crop waste first of all. And that should, well, I'm just hoping that picks up a recipe. It can be decomposed into powder. Yep. And if we go across to then our alchemy mill, we should be able to select it. Yep, we can. And there we go. Health powder. Health powder can be combined with blood. Do I have any blood? Yes, I do. And it doesn't know what it'll actually craft, but this will actually craft zombie juice. There we go. So we can now make more zombies. And of course we can store stuff in here. Is there zombie juice storage? Yeah, that looks like it's a good idea. And that means more zombies. So you can go and do that to craft it yourself. There's not much else to actually craft down here. I think we've got pretty much everything here. Maybe we want to put another rack in, something like that kind of thing. Or indeed a scroll shelf, but we'll come back to that. There is a random text generator. I do love the idea of this. You can basically get zombies to just write random stories or random text, brains, etc. And I think that counts as the story points that you can use to make the books. So I like that idea. I think I'm going to actually craft some of that. But let's skip forwards now. I'm going to make more of the zombies, but in order to do that, I'm going to need more faith. Faith I've only got 5 of, so we need to wait until 6 days from now, which means I'm going to get on with some more stuff, backwards and forwards, and see if I can get more construction going. But I won't do it on camera. Probably do some more dungeoneering, etc. And we'll come back. This may be a day or so for me in real life as well. We'll come back a little bit later to see how everything's going. Ooh, one other thing, by the way. If you want to study bat wings, for instance, and that's going to use up a little bit of faith, but if we study it, that should be able to basically make this, well, we can make it into powder or a fluid. But in our case, if we put it into a hand mixer, and we create that, it creates chaos solution. Now, I think we already got given one of those, but I just want to be able to make that sustainably. And if we take some health powder and that, and put them together, so health powder will be one, and chaos solution will be the other. If we craft that, we'll get heal potions. Really beneficial for, well, healing in a dungeon, but also for healing memories, like the witch. And if we head outside, it's going to go to nighttime. So why don't I go sleep, and then we'll go and speak to Clotho the witch tomorrow. And we can speak to her and give her the health potion. Okay, so we can ask her to give us the help, but also look at the trade. So trade, she has a lot of stuff. So we can get things like bushberry saplings and tree apple saplings. I'm just going to take one tree apple sapling because it's expensive. We're down to like 3 silver. I need to go and sell more certificates, or indeed more coal. But we'll be able to put that back at our farm. And that will do for now. And then we can talk to her and ask her for our help anyway. Well, guess she's not actually going to give us our help until we bring her a pumpkin, maybe. Anyway, off back to the farm. We can go use home, and then we can pop down here. And you'll see we just need a little bit of peat, and we should be able to grow a tree, an apple tree that is. So peat over here. Let's just take all of it. And there we go. So we can place these wherever we like. I'm just going to place these along the road, at least for the apple trees. And then we can obviously build it just like we normally do. Well, with a shovel. Plant it, I guess we'd call it. And hopefully that will blossom into an apple tree for us. So we've got that going. And now I need to go and do a bit of, well, faith farming. Now, in order to get more and more faith, we're obviously going to need to upgrade the church. And in here, in the Power of Faith category, we have the confessional. That does upgrade the church. So I definitely want that. And a shrine. But I wouldn't worry about the shrines. Definitely the confessionals, though. And we get a prayer for repentance. Now, I've been doing lots of stuff off camera. Just already stuff you've already seen. And we've got a few things now. We've got prayer, the combo prayer, which is probably the one we're going to be using. And also prayer for inspiration as well. And that's from the writing side of things. However, I'm going to go for this one. There we go. And that's what this is at the top, the inspiration. I just used it to test it out. It wasn't terribly much different to the combo prayer, at least at the current level of the church quality. So we can improve that a little bit. What have we got here? So a church shrine, we want a confessional. So that's going to be 16 boards. We've got 7 at the moment, so we need 9 more. And complex iron parts. So I'm going to want to build 2 of these, I think, and probably build them here, I would have thought. Removing these existing candelabras. So I'm going to want 32 minus 7, so 25 boards, sorry, planks, and 12 complex iron parts. And there we go. 2 confessionals built, 5 quality on either side, so that's 10, instead of 4 that we were getting from 2 candelabras. So 6 upgrade, pretty good. Church quality is now up to plus 29. And down here you'll see I've built this basically a scroll shelf with the various different bits in it, the storylines, the faith, and the sermon. So I've got combo prayer, I've got prayer for imagination, we've got these 2 ones that we started with. So prayer for imagination, it will boost my inspiration. No, well, if I want inspiration or something that affects my studying, then I'm going to just use the cake, thank you very much. I've made 5 of it, and these 10 jellies, the red ones that we got from upgrading by doing more dungeon stuff. You see I've got this inspiration buff, but I don't really need it at the moment. So on we go. Now every week we can take some of our goods that we've made, zombie provided now, at least the wooden ones are. I've moved them back onto wood. And over to the blacksmith. Unfortunately, he's out of money. I've scalped him for pretty much loads and loads of coal. And he's not regenerating money just yet. However, the principle is sound. If you have some of, this, we can get 86 out of him. Yeah, 169. He's only got 159 at the moment, unfortunately. So we have to take one back and then just fill that with something else. That'll do. And we'll just take a little bit of money off him. He's only got 9 copper left, poor guy. However, we're getting much better amounts of money. And you can do that in general every week. So, just take larger amounts. I've only put a 1 on this time because he's not got enough money. But normally I'd sell quite a lot at once to him. But, at least 6 or 7 of them per week. And we should just go and sell up here as well while I'm here. Yep, he seems to have loads of money. I guess we could sell bread, but nope, it's not giving us very much money for that bread. So no, we want more and more money, please. Right, back to the farm. Okay, early morning on a Sunday, and it's time to go into our technologies. And I think I'm going to head into, well, a few different things. We want to go through embalming. And then probably some of this other stuff as well. What we're heading towards is this, the fridge pallet. It lets you store bodies without decay, which is really, really useful. However, to get there, we've got to go through embalming liquids. Acid and lye injection, I don't think I'm going to need those terribly, but we'll certainly need the glue injection. We'll certainly need silver and gold injection, which are further along. All 3 of these basically are going to let us make better zombies. Better zombies are faster, more productive, that kind of thing. And yeah, much good benefit, really. So apparently this will let us make a church workbench, but we've already got one, so that's not going to be much of an issue. Let's unlock you. So 31 left and 90, so 31 green. So I'm going to need a lot more green. Vines are probably the easiest way to do that. This will get us the mortuary rack, so storage in the mortuary area, and an embalming table itself. There is, of course, an embalming table 2 available if we just get a little bit more green on top. That said, it is now Sunday, so let's go and see what our improvements to the church have done. I'm going to head over here and make sure I get the right prayer. Sermon even. Have I already got it? Nope, there it is. Let's take the combo one. I've got some candles, and we may as well use those to temporarily boost the quality of the church anyway. So I think I've only got 4 of them though. Yeah, I've only got 4. So why don't we just put a couple up here. And to get more, we really need beeswax, and we sort of are out of beeswax. I don't have vapories yet, and you need about 10 bees. If you go and grab the technology for those, farming nature, insects, you can go and collect bees from the wild honey trees, but if you do that, you've got to be aware that you've got to get 10 of them, and it takes a little while. It's a random chance of them dropping, so we don't have the bishop around yet. Let's skip forwards until he arrives. And here we go, we can select something. So we got combo prayer. Church quality is 33, sermon needs 15, so the success chance is always going to go through, it's always going to be fine. It's more about whether this will actually boost our faith reward, which of course will get us more zombies. I think I've got 7 faith in reserve, so 3 more at least will get us 1 zombie, and who knows how much more we'll get here. So let's have a look. How much did we get? Oh, quite a bit more. That's 7 on the first reward, and then they should give us a bit of a bonus after the magic sermon. Okay, and that's 12. So we've gone from 7 to 12 just by improving the quality of our church a little bit and putting some candles out, of course. It's the same effect, really. And we're going to get lots of donations. That leaves me 1 short for 2 zombies. Slightly annoying, could be said, but I'll happily take the money and we'll head back to go and craft that zombie. And because I've also got the stonecutter stonecutter station Mark II now, we can remove these tier 1 gravestones and refit tier 2 ones. They give an extra point each in quality. So in goes the second one. You'll see I've done 3 already. Well, 4, but this body isn't great at the top. And there's one more to actually do in here. So let's just quickly finish off this grave area. Let's remove you. And of course I will need to also craft some stone repair kits for the fences, but other than that, it's looking pretty good so far. We're up to 50. Okay. That's good enough for me, and I'll just put the others in here. So we've got some space, some spares, as and when we get our donkey back. Well, in fact, we're probably going to be using it more for the zombies than for actually planting corpses. I've got a couple of spaces ready here, just in case. And we'll just wait for the zombie to arrive. I mean, the corpse to arrive. Yes, definitely corpse, yeah. Absolutely no zombies here, Governor. And I have one pre-prepared body, one I prepared earlier. Let's just grab one of you. It is decaying, but it's only about 90%, I think, so I'm hoping it'll still be okay. We, of course, don't have that fridge pallet yet to store people. 89, let's go for it anyway. Cannot resurrect, body is rotten. Ah, such a shame. I guess we've got to take the body and, well, at least we'll get some more salt and ash out of this corpse. It's a shame, though. It was quite nice. At least it's quite nice until we get the injections, and then you'll see just how many white skulls you can get in that kind of process. Come on, Zonkey. Give me another corpse. Now, having removed the blood and fat, we don't really have the skills to really do the rest at the moment. The others are either chance-based or we don't have the injections, so I can't really do much else with it. In that case, I'm going to take the body and we'll use it as is. Drop it into the resurrection table, and yep, we can resurrect it. And we've got a zombie. So why don't we take our zombie up to the mine? Because we've already got our zombies working away, providing wood. I'm going to need another one providing the stone and ore. Well, the ore. The stone I haven't actually built up yet up there. But free ore sounds good to me, and free coal as well, alternate times. But we will need some way... Oh, wow. Yep, there are bats, and I'm carrying a zombie. Now, why don't I go sleep? The zombie will be fine. The good news is you can use your teleport stone while you're carrying a zombie. Easy transport around the map with your helpful friend. And let's put him back in this one, and that should start working again. Yep, you can see it ticking upwards a little bit. We do, however, need another zombie for transport and stuff like that, but that's fine. We'll get to it next Sunday. Is there anything else here that I want? No, there isn't. So I'm going to head back to the base. On your travel through the dungeon, you will get bloody nails, and they are from like a stone-looking guy with 2 swords. And we can give this to our friend here. Okay, he's not creepy at all, and you can then get a town pass from him, and indeed a royal stamp. But of course we need the bucket of blood. You can create that, but we should get it from the dungeon as well, so there's no real problem with that. Just something to bear in mind while I go and heal up. Speaking of that, we can actually make heal potions, so I should be able to make some of those. And in fact, can we go and have a look for them now? Can I heal up without going to bed? That'll be actually quite useful, because then I can go down into the dungeon and show you some of those guys. Okay, heal potion gives me 30 health on use, and it takes chaos solution and health powder. All right, why don't we just make some of that? And clearly I'm full of stuff, so let's just put some stuff in here. Green jelly, onion seeds. This is just random stuff that dropped from the dungeon, so I should make a separate chest for them, but for now, that'll do fine. Let's pick you up, and let me just assign that to a key. Yeah, that's going to take more. Let's craft 3 of them, and let's head back into the dungeon, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you look in the very bottom right corner, that guy right down there, those are the guys you actually want. They start to appear on level 4 of the dungeon or so. So I'm just going to get rid of these guys, and maybe this bat. Oh, this bat can't get to me. Good. But I can get to him. Oh, and this guy comes in with 2 blades. There we go. And you get bloody nails and some metal scrap as well. Alright, and I guess we can complete level 4 of the dungeon now, maybe? And you get all of these powders, which you can then use in alchemy. But the powders are fine for now. I have already used up all my health, but there's the next exit to level 5. So we may be able to get through there. When the bat stops being... Wow, they really sort of jump forwards at this level. I really should grab my gamepad for this. And there's another one of those stone guys. So let's just get the rid of the bat first. There we go. Low on energy. Alright, so that should let us get into the level 5, I would have thought. Oh, I did kill all enemies. Where am I missing enemies? Oh, it goes down further here. And there's more guys there. Yeah, no, I want to go back to sleep. I think I can regenerate some health, maybe just make some more health potions, and bits and pieces. With a bit more research, we've now got enough green points to go for the embalming table and the mortuary rack, so we'll take that as well. And we're going to continue heading over this way towards embalming 2. I'm just going to need some more green points. We are going to want alchemy as well. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to want alchemy as well, but we'll come back to that later. Anatomy, preparation part, place 2. Interesting. We can afford that and it doesn't cost us anything, so we'll take that as well. And then I'll go and then upgrade our preparation place over here with a Mark II version. Let's see what that actually takes to build. Mark II requires steel parts. Okay, so we've got to do a bit more research before we get that. However, we can make mortuary racks over here with some wooden beams and a double pallet now. We can actually make to store more than one body at once. However, we still want those fridge versions, so I'm not too worried about this until we have the fridge side of things. In any case, back off towards Sunday. Now, I did also repair the fence around the graveyard here. It's just a build option in the build station right here. It appears at the bottom. And now we can actually build a stone fence around that, but it requires a lot of the polished bricks and some carved pieces of stone and some complex iron parts. But I will do that over time naturally anyway. And the bishop's here, so we can probably go inside. I think the threshold is actually 30 before you start getting the higher faith rewards. Unfortunately, I'm out of beeswax, so I'm going to have to go ahead for today with... oops, can we just grab the... Oh, we can't see downstairs, can we? I'm going to have to go ahead today with the smaller summon. Well, the smaller reward for the same summon. There we go. But that should give us enough for another worker. Yeah, worker, let's call them. And let's see how much we get this time. Six. So we got 7 previously and then an extra 5, I think. So maybe we get extra 4 now. And maybe that will give us 10? Yeah, okay. Still fine. Of course, 12 would have got us 2 zombies, but I'm not going to complain. Let's pick that up and go and use it to hopefully see if my other buddy that's on the table down there is still, shall we say, fresh. Are you fresh? Ooh-ish. I just need some one zombie juice, which is just in this rack right here, so we'll just grab it. Just 1. Nah. Well, we'll get all 4. And just go and resurrect the guy. And there we go. Another zombie. And we can then take him, and we're going to go and teleport. Go up to the quarry. And then I actually put the other one, instead of being cargo transport, I put him to use in the mine itself. So there's now 2 working in the mine. If I'm going to take this one out, which is I think was our original zombie, and put this one in, it'd be nice if you'd be able to see over the zombie somehow, like a, you know, a tooltip or something, to be able to see how good they are. But nope. And he's off to deliver cargo, so we're fine. We've got both mine stations in work now, and we've got the cargo on its way back. We'll need one more, I think, to restore the wood yard completely, but yeah, we're well on our way to automating at least ore and wood, and stone we can automate up there as well. We just need to make a quarry and then assign zombies to it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share if you haven't already. Of course, you can get notifications by clicking the bell or follow me on Twitter at Graderstar. And yeah, looking pretty good. You see there's no zombie here. Yeah, looking pretty good, and we'll see you next episode for some more Graveyard Keeper. As always, guys, thanks for watching.